Thank you very much for the update, Jenna. Coming
Guys,
up, gentlemen.
That's those guys.
We don't laugh through it, Dad. That's those guys.
Those guys. Literally, that is their name. Coming up, they're going to sing for us in just a couple of minutes. There they are. Give us a wave. Don't be shy now.
You know what my favorite is? That guy.
That guy. Of those guys.
Yeah, that guy of those guys.
There you go. They're getting ready.
Used to be them's guys, but then...
Them's. People didn't like that.
No. Let's check in with our buddy Drew guy. That guy is at Banville and Jones Wine Company, looking at some ways to impress your Valentine tonight. Good morning, Drew.
Good morning. So the thing is, it's Valentine's Day. You got to pull out all the stops, and if you haven't planned ahead, this is sort of your last-minute saving grace. Stop by Banville and Jones Wine Company on the way home and get yourself a bottle of wine. But if you want to class it up a little bit, I'm going to tell you about priming a decanter. Have you guys heard of this?
No. We
No.
prime a decanter.
All right, so this is what we want to pour our wine into. We'll talk about why in just a minute. But you want to prime the decanter by getting a bottle of inexpensive wine. You pour it inside of the decanter, you spin it all around, and that's going to get rid of any old wine sediment. That's going to get rid of any soap or anything that's inside of here. You make sure to spin it all the way around, then you dump it out, and then you pour in the good stuff. So priming the decanter, very important. And you can tell that little story to your special someone, so they're like, oh, where did they learn all of this knowledge?
I like it. Give them
Breakfast
impressed.
television.
Yeah, use a little swirl, get rid of it, then now the fancy stuff.
Exactly. Now the lesson continues. Hit the record button on your PVR so that you can watch this later because I'd like to introduce you to Sylvia. So let's talk a little bit about classing things up. Throughout the course of the morning here we're going to be talking about all different kinds of wine, but if we're looking to really impress that significant other, it starts with a pour, correct?
Absolutely. You want to have a nice wine. What we've selected this morning is a beautiful Cabernet Sauvignon based wine from Italy. It's called Val di Santi. It's from Tuscany. Fantastic wine. It's a little bit young. There's a few reasons why you would decant a wine. One is to pour off the sediment from an old wine, keep it in the bottle and get all the wine into the decanter. Another is to kind of let the young wine open up.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
It's just like decanting the wine is like opening the door to the fresh air and the wine goes, ah.
So all of those subtle hints, like when we hear people talk about something being rosy or mushroomy, those things will happen during the decanting process.
That's right.
So you mentioned 3 reasons. So the third reason is?
The third reason is exactly what you're talking about earlier. I've got a beautiful decanter for Valentine's Day, and I think it's going to make it a little bit more special.
Nice. It's about showing off that flair and pizzazz. Now, we have a candle here, and it's not just for a romantic ambiance for our Valentine's Day. It is actually important in the wine pouring process if we're looking for sediment, and this is how we're going to impress our significant other, because we're going to use this candle.
Absolutely.
And why are we telling them we're doing this?
Well, we're going to use the candle because as we pick up the bottle, is this all right to do?
Yeah, okay.
As we pick up the bottle, we are going to start decanting, and the candle will help us see the sediment in the wine, and that's when we can pull the bottle back.
Gotcha. Okay, so can we get a little demo here?
Get started, and you start pouring, and this is the moment of no return.
Okay, so we'll just keep on pouring. So, and we're looking right in the neck part.
That's right. We're looking into the neck, and you can see the candle below it.
Yeah, so the candle's shining through. It's still looking good to my untrained eyes.
That's right. It's still looking very good, and we're letting it come out.
So, and this is the part where while you're pouring the wine, you're explaining to your significant other, I'm keeping my eye on the sediment. Tell them the story about the decanter, about how you primed it and why you primed it. Now, okay, here's
and then
where
as soon as you see the little trail of smoke,
I see like a little thing waving around. It kind of looks like smoke. So while you're pouring, you're looking for that little line of smoke?
Yep. Then you draw it back. There's a little bit left, and most of the wine is in the decanter, and it's all beautiful.
Beautiful. And we're going to let that sit there. Like each wine is different, but we're talking about maybe if we're letting it sit there for an hour, you're pouring it out, and then it'll taste really nice and open. And as you pour the next glass in an hour and a half, it'll still taste really good.
Yeah, it'll just open up even more. A great wine like this will just continue to open up as the evening unfolds.
Gotcha. So this is one of the classier wines. So we're going to talk about some inexpensive options in just a minute. But before I let you go, this wine that we saw today, you're doing something special to make it really easy to gift on Valentine's Day, right?
We are. We figured, well, it's Valentine's Day, so if you buy the Val di Santi, we'll throw it in a beautiful little box and put a little chocolate on top.
Oh, look at that. So it looks like you planned. So even if you wait till the last darn minute, because Sylvia at Banville and Jones Wine Company is so nice, she's put together that package for you. So it looks like you put some thought into there. So that just saved Valentine's for you. Throughout the course of the morning, we're going to be sharing some more wine tips and tell you a little bit more about wine selection. But we're taking a quick break now on BT.
Selling little bottles of love potion number 9. this way since 19.